Hola, 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 buenos días, mis queridos amigos, ¿cómo están? Vamos a ver hoy las incidencias del béisbol de la MLB y vamos a ver qué ocurrió en el partido de Los Ángeles Dodgers ante los San Francisco Giants. Vamos a ver qué es lo que aconteció en este partido.
For a better start here, strikes out Patrick Bailey swing. Double in the left field. Teoscar Hernandez misjudges it, gets by him. So Jorge Soler scores all the way from first. Fitzgerald goes to third with an RBI triple. Giants tied at one. Kershaw's first run allowed this season after an RBI single. He strikes out Bailey for a second time. Then the VR caught him looking on off-speed pitch. Next batter, Taylor Estrada swinging for the third out. Kershaw, 5 Ks through 3 innings. His wife Ellen, 11. What her husband is doing. Same score. Kershaw gets Fitzgerald to pop up. Right fielder Jason Hayward camps under it for the third out. That would be it for Kershaw. 4 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned 2 walks, 6 Ks, 72 pitches in the season debut. Bottom of the fourth now. Tied at 2 after TK Hernandez RBI double. Austin Barnes hits a sharp grounder past third baseman Matt Chapman. Dodgers up 3-2. Barnes 2 for 4. Extends his hitting streak to 11 games.
Al señor Freeman dando
de 4-2. With a runner on second, 2 outs. Michael Conforto ropes a double into the right center field gap. David Villar scores. Giants now down 4-3 with a tying run in scoring position. Conforto first RBI since July 12, 9 games ago. Next batter, Jorge Soler. The blooper in the left field. Conforto scores, and we're tied. So the Giants get to the Dodger bullpen, tie the game. Then in the bottom of the inning, Nick Ahmed in the second game with the Dodgers after he was released from the Giants. Early in July, takes his former teammate Tyler Rogers to his left center field. That ball is gone for a solo shot. Dodgers have 5-4 doing damage against the team that released him 2 weeks ago. Then how about this? Shohei Ohtani. That ball stays fair for the solo shot. LA goes back-to-back. Dodgers up 6-4. Ohtani's league-leading 31st homer of the season. But let's hear from Clayton Kershaw as he made his season debut.
Last 7 games coming in, Brent Rooker, a target for teams at the trade deadline. Nobody on, 1 out. Brent Rooker crushes one deep to left field for a solo home run, 435 feet. Rooker's 24th dinger of the season, 8th home run in July. Now Lawrence Butler, he drives one deep center field.
Por todo el center field, se fue.
Butler's 11th home run of the season.
Rumbo.
In July, he's been doing pretty well. Daz Cameron on the top of the 4th hits another one deep to right center field for a 2-run homer. A's take the 6-5 lead.
Ahora por el
Cameron's 4th home run of the season. A's still holding the 6-5 lead. A's star closer Mason Miller was placed on IL with a broken pinky, so it's Tyler Ferguson to close it out. Ferguson gets Nolan Shawnuel to fly out to left field, and A's win it 6-5. 6 wins in the last 8 games. Athletics. Card race is heating up. The Mets enter this 4-game series against the Braves, just a game and a half back of Atlanta for the top wild card spot. The Mets are looking to keep making up more ground after their Subway Series sweep. Francisco Lindor had 2 home runs in Wednesday's win in the Bronx. How about another, shall we? Bottom of the 3rd, Lindor attacks the first pitch, takes it to deep center for a 2-run home run. Mets are up 2-1. It's Lindor's 22nd home run of the year, his 5th in the last 4 games. Now Luis Severino in trouble in the 6th after 5 innings of 1-run ball. Former Met Travis d'Arnaud drills a broken bat single in the left to bring in Marcell Ozuna. Tying the game at 2. Severino. Jose Buto coming in to try and get the Mets out of the inning. Eddie Rosario strikes out swinging on the off-speed pitch. Nacho Alvarez Jr. goes down swinging on the fastball, and Ramon Laureano flies out to deep center to end the inning, and that would retire the side. Buto enters into a jam, retires 3 in a row. to limit the damage. Would go 2 more perfect innings, retiring all 9 batters he faced. Now, NL Cy Young favorite Chris Sale on the hill for the Braves. First time pitching at Citi Field in his career. Sale catches JD Martinez looking, and Pete Alonso goes down swinging on the off-speed pitch. And Mark Vientos goes fishing for the slider, strikes out to end the inning. Chris Sale strikes out the side of the 7th. Tied at 2.
Del manager de Atlanta al sacar a Chris Sale.
Scoreless 9th innings to send us to extras. It's suicide squeeze, but Jared Kelenic doesn't get the bunt down. Mets get Ramon Laureano into a pickle. He runs into Francisco Alvarez for the out. Alvarez does not like the hard hit by Laureano, but it's a huge out for the Mets, part of a scoreless 10th for Phil Maton. Bottom of the 10th now. Winning run on second with 2 outs. Jeff McNeil drives it down the right field line. Laureano overruns the ball, and it drops in for a walk-off hit. Laureano ran into Alvarez, now can't make the catch. The Mets walk it off for the 7th time this season, beating the Braves 3-2. Look at that flying squirrel getting it done. 4th straight win.
Win in a row. White Sox trying to snap
media blanca. Vamos a ver cuál es el más malo de los dos.
Marcus Semien creating runs for the Rangers. We're tied at 1, just like that. His 15th homer of the season.
Goodbye,
and then Max Scherzer on the hill for the Rangers, making the 6th start since coming back from a nerve injury in late June. He entered this one 2 strikeouts away from Justin Verlander for 10th all-time on the strikeout list. He passed his former teammate and then some. He struck out 9 over 6 strong innings, allowed just 1 run on 3 hits. His last strikeout recorded in the 6th was also Now, let's go to the 9th. Rangers leading 2-1. David Robertson trying to secure the win for Scherzer with a 6-out save. 2 outs, nobody on. He strikes out Eloy Jimenez to end the game. Rangers win 2-1 and sweep the 4-game series. It's their 5th straight win, tied for the longest win streak this season. They've now won 7 of their last 9 games. As for the White Sox, it's their 11th straight loss. And when you look at the worst single season in the last 100 MLB seasons, the White Sox are creeping up, right? So they have 27 wins. They are in danger of being worse than the New York Mets from 1962 and potentially the 1935 Boston Braves, who had 38 wins. Of course, all these other teams, that was the full schedule. But right now, there doesn't look to be any hope for this Chicago White Sox team. Just 27 wins.
Was shoving Thursday. Pick this one up in the 3rd. Luis Garcia Jr. strikes out on the foul tip. 2 batters later, Jacob Young at the plate. He goes down swinging at the slider. 3 hitless innings for Cease. Bottom of the 5th now, nobody on, nobody out. Juan Yepez pops it up to shallow center. Xander Bogaerts going out. It pops out of his glove and into Jackson Merrill's for the out. Padres tag teaming on the catch. 5 hitless innings right now. Now to the bottom of the 6th, Ildemaro Vargas. He strikes out swinging. Got to give it a try, though. Next batter, Cease blows it past Jacob Young. 100 miles per hour on that one. Cease threw 6 no-hit innings. 2 walks are the only blemishes. Bottom of the 8th, Cease still yet to allow a hit. Keibert Ruiz grounds it to Bogaerts, loses, fires, and gets Ruiz at first. Next batter, Luis Garcia up the middle, right to Ha-Sung Kim. He makes the throw to first. That ends the inning. Cease through 8 innings. No hits, no runs, 3 walks, 9 strikeouts, 103 pitches, just 3 outs away from the 2nd no-hitter in Padres history.
Lo que me ayudó su actuación fueron 3 bases por bolas que pudo considerar el
2022. And in that game, right here, he had a no-hitter going against the Twins with 2 outs in the 9th inning. But his current teammate, Luis Arraez, broke it up. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. Now back to Thursday, though. Cease already got the first 2 outs, and he needs just 1 more. Facing C.J. Abrams with nobody on. C.J. Abrams lines it to right. Bryce Johnson is there. Game over. Cease has thrown a no-hitter. Let's hear it.
Here's the 1-0. Abrams swings, lines it into right field. Johnson coming on. He's got it, and the ball game is over. Dylan Cease has no hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate. They have mobbed Cease on the infield, and the Pods sweep the Nats with a 3-0 victory.
Never ceases to amaze right there. And of course, Luis Arraez gives him the game ball, the man who broke up his last no-hit bid 2 years ago. But Cease, he lobbied to stay in this game. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Yeah, he said nice job, and I looked up and it was like 94 pitches, and I just said I feel great, and if we get through the next one in like 105, then I've thrown 113 this year, and so he thankfully they let me talk him into it, and then here we are.
Now looking at his past 3 starts, Dylan Cease has been throwing the filthy sick stuff. Just 2 hits, no earned runs allowed over the past 22 innings as the Padres are very much in the mix for the NL wild card.
Como que es un buen mes para tirar los no-hitters.
CBS Sports MLB